Kids, Halloween means costumes and lots of candy. But for parents, the concern is that candy is all they will eat that night. So, are you ready, kids? I'm here with the pineapple. Her name's Amy Reed, dietitian. She's got some ideas so they don't just have candy. I've been thinking about that for like 20 minutes. So they don't just eat candy that night. And that is a real challenge.
Yeah.
Because trick-or-treat time seemed to be
so
moving
to the
back.
End of school.
And it's just, when am I going to feed them before they go out and just start stuffing their face with candy?
So these are all really easy ideas that can be prepped, and even the kids can do it themselves.
I like that, and that's key.
Yes.
That's key.
So we're going to start here. So this is a pizza that I'm using one of those sandwich thins as the base.
Love
so
it.
It's 100% whole wheat, so it's whole grain, so it gives them some good fiber, good nutrients.
Yeah.
And then putting various toppings into a muffin tin makes it fun for the kids
to
build it, and they
sprinkle.
can build their own pizza.
So if I was going to do one myself, I would just take a little...
Yeah, you would take the bottom of the sandwich thin, and you can put some pizza sauce on it. And I have shredded cheese, but then I also had some provolone that I sliced with the pizza cutter, so you could make like a mummy pizza, like I did this one right here with the pesto as the bottom. And then you could make a face with olives and mini pepperoni.
I see what you're saying now with the mummy. You could be like, brr.
And then you just put them in the oven for 375 for maybe 8 to 10 minutes, just until everything is melted.
Fun. And I just like the idea of getting them involved. Maybe do this before they get the costumes on and ready to go. All that kind of stuff.
And it's a great way for them to get some vegetables in. So, then the other way you could get vegetables in is this is a skeleton veggie tray. So I tried to arrange the veggies so they look like a skeleton, which can be fun. I use the olives for the eyes.
Olives for the eyes is really quintessential to everything we're doing here, Amy. I've noticed that.
So, and then just put some fruit dip with it, or hummus, whatever, or not fruit dip, but veggie dip or hummus, whatever the kids seem to like. And then finally
This might be the slam dunk for me over here. I like this. I like this a lot.
I have the vampire blood smoothie that I even put with some vampire teeth. So it would be fun if kids wanted to put it in and try to drink their smoothie. The key to this is using the darker red fruits. So I used a base of a pomegranate juice, but you could also use like a tart cherry or a cranberry juice, so something darker. And then I used so I think I used 4 ounces of the darker juice and maybe 8 ounces of water, and then 2 cups of the frozen mixed berries. So those are all the darker colors, and then I put a half cup of dark cherries in just to really get it to be like vampires.
That spooky kind of I'm just bleeding out kind of tone to it. And can I borrow the teeth?
Yeah, you want to take the teeth? That one already has the blood on it.
All right. All right, good. So, do you have any other advice for moms and dads on keeping the kids from eating too much candy all at once?
Well, I mean, the thing is if they have this in their bellies before they go out, they may not be as hungry afterwards. The problem is if you send them out and they're not eating, they are going to be hungry.
Right.
So hopefully, they'll just eat a normal amount of candy. I'm not one to say that you limit it a whole lot because then it becomes a battle.
Yeah.
But there's lots of things that you can do with the candy afterwards. You could freeze the chocolate and then save it for things like going to the movies and stuff like that.
Right.
Some people do the switch witch, where you say, hey, this witch needs to feed her cat candy, so why don't you give half your candy to the witch, and then you can give them a little present in return. It all depends on the family, but I wouldn't say make it something that's a battle every day.
Got it. And quick, for the tips on how to find out more,
AmyReedNutrition.com.
Great. I'm going to eat this cauliflower now.
It should be garlic if you're a vampire. I think it's going kind of hard here.
That's not going well. We'll be right back.